Welcome to the Holistic Equine Academy of Lymphedema, and today is Personal Development Day, Tuesday, February 14th, 2023. And topic is Play Navigator. What will you discover? I'd like to share something that a young man over 18 years ago taught me. My husband and I would frequent a particular restaurant on the weekends where they had live music. And this gentleman, young man, came in and he was a songwriter and singer. And he shared a little bit of his personal life, and it had made a huge impact on me since then, and I share it at every opportunity. So this young man had at that time a 3-year old son, and because he traveled so much, doing his music, he wasn't home all the time. So when he was home, he had to make the best of it. And they would play this game called Navigator. Now, picture this. You have a 3-year old in the back seat of a car, he said. He can't see out of the windows. He's in one hand, he has this little toy dinosaur, and the other, he has this little blankie. And when they would go out to the store, on the way home, he would say to his son, "Gee, how do you think we should go home? Should we make a right turn, left turn, whatever?" And his son, who couldn't even see out of the windows where he was going, would say, "Daddy, turn right, go back, make a left." And they would play this game. And he goes, sometimes we ended up in the less desirable areas. Other times we discovered, like, ice cream, bars and things of that nature. But he said, for the most part, it was pretty mundane. We got lost a lot. He says, but one day we ended up in an industrial section because he lived in New England, and in at the time of the height of the manufacturing, there were a lot of big brick buildings in New England. And he stopped at this particular industrial area and got out, and all the other buildings around there were empty except for this one, and they had a lot of cars there. And he was contemplating, should I get out? Because he goes, maybe it's a meth lab. Anyway, he took his son, his blankie, and his little dinosaur and knocked on the door. A gentleman comes to the door and he explains to him, I'm playing this little game with my son, and I was just curious, what this building is being used for. Well, this kid hit lotto. They built dinosaurs for Hollywood, like for Jurassic Park and that kind of a thing, because of the old big size manufacturing buildings. That was a perfect place for them. So this kid hit the jackpot. Now, my point here is this kid was 3 years old. I believe in my whole heart, by the time this kid got to the school, he was already ahead of the class. Why? Because his father, one, took time with him and encouraged this entrepreneurial self discovery. And don't be afraid to take risks. You never know what you're going to find. And I decided that I was going to do this with my granddaughter. My daughter lives 5 hours from me, so I'm not very familiar with the area. So I had to go pick her up from school, and my daughter said, "Oh, Mom, don't worry. She knows the way home." So I said to my granddaughter, "Let's play Navigator. Oh, this will be fun." I said, "Tell me which way to go." And she had a meltdown. She had a meltdown because she got scared. "Oh, Grandma, we're lost. How are we going to get home?" And she went on and on and on. And when I think about these two kids and these experiences, think about it for a minute. I would have hoped my granddaughter embraced it. She was just a little scared. We played it, and then after a while, she got the hang of it. But she really always wasn't very comfortable with it. This young little boy, who's now an adult in his 20s, I can't imagine what he's offering the world and himself because of self discovery. So I encourage you today, play Navigator for yourself, your kids if you got them, or grandkids, and instill that risk taking because you never know what you're going to discover. So sign up today to start your journey of possibilities as an equine lymphatic therapist, and go to www.healequine.com/lymphatic curriculum. Put a ding in your universe for 2023 and play Navigator and believe in the possible.